My grandfather once peeled the skin of a golden dragon and helped it transform into a human. It turned out that the white snake in the mountains heard about this. It begged Grandpa to shed its skin, but Grandpa worried that the snake spirit's cultivation was insufficient, which might harm it instead. So he refused the white snake's request. Unexpectedly, the snake didn't give up. Even threatened Grandpa with our family's lives. Helpless Grandpa had no choice but to agree, but only on the condition that the white snake swore an oath. Even if it failed, it wouldn't retaliate against our family. When Grandpa started to shed its skin, the pain made the white snake twist and writhe. It nearly tore our house apart. In the end, it slithered back to the mountain covered in blood. We thought the white snake would keep its promise. But after my mother became pregnant with me, strange things began to happen in the village. The once peaceful village faced a drought for over half a year. All the vegetation within 100 miles withered and died. Every evening dogs barked and cats wailed in the village, keeping everyone awake night after night. On the day I was born, everything reached its climax. Starting from the morning, flocks of crows flew in from all directions. They circled above our house, cawing incessantly. Sounded like a funeral dirge. When they grew tired of flying, they perched on the withered peach tree in our yard. Their heads seemed fixed in place, staring straight at the room where my mother was giving birth. Seeing this eerie scene, Grandpa felt something was wrong, but it was already too late. Suddenly a piercing scream came from the room. The next moment a giant white snake flashed by, coiled around my mother. It disappeared into the corner of the wall. Grandpa immediately gathered people to chase it to the mountain burial grounds. But when they arrived, my mother was nowhere to be seen. Only a strong stench lingered in the air, so they followed the smell to continue their search. Eventually they found a freshly dug pit. Inside was an ancient coffin carved with snake patterns. When they pried it open, they saw my mother lying inside, but she had become a twisted corpse. Her previously swollen belly had flattened. In its place was a large egg. She was clutching it tightly, refusing to let go. Strangely, when my father touched it, he easily took the egg. It was as if my mother willingly released her grip. Grandpa immediately concluded that the egg was my father's son, but it had been cursed by the snake spirit. The egg's shell had to be peeled off, just like skinning. Only then could the baby inside be retrieved. Everyone found this unbelievable when they heard it. Some even started giving my dad and Grandpa strange looks. But Grandpa didn't care at all. As soon as he got home, he locked himself and the egg in a room, until the sound of a baby crying came from inside. Grandpa finally emerged, leaning against the wall, looking exhausted. But when people saw the baby, they were all terrified, their scalps tingling. The baby was covered in blood, looking as though it had been skinned. News of this spread quickly through the village. People said our family had birthed a skinned monster. But Grandpa didn't offer any explanation. He just took the skinning knife and rushed to the mountain that night. He claimed he was going to demand answers from the white snake. Following his memories of the past, Grandpa soon arrived at the White Snake Temple. The moment he stepped in, he saw a massive snake sculpture. Despite centuries of wind and rain, the temple was already in ruins, but the snake sculpture still looked lifelike. Grandpa hesitated for a moment. Then he respectfully